In this video, I'm going to be going over HQ Webinar. This is a new cloud-based tool that allows you to run live or pre-recorded webinars. Now, before getting into how the actual software works and how it's different than other webinar technologies, the creators wanted to work with me to help create the best bonus possible, a top software bonus that you'll be able to get that's probably valued more than the actual HQ Webinar software itself. It includes things like a white label page builder software, and a lot more reseller software bonuses. So make sure to check out, even if you're not too interested in HQ Webinar, you don't think you're going to be using it in the near future, check out all the bonuses below, as they were able to work with me to create the best bonus. They wanted me to have the best bonus software package for this. Now, as far as what this software does, this is a new app that allows you to run smooth live or pre-recorded webinars with unlimited attendees. And it's going to cost way less than GoToWebinar. Now, the reason that is because, well, number one, it's newer, it's not as established as GoToWebinar, but also it has something they're calling peer-to-peer technology, almost like the blockchain network or Bitcoin, if you've looked into any of that, where it'll be able to sustain the cost and the streaming quality of the video by kind of taking computer power from other people who are running webinars. So there's this kind of peer-to-peer technology sharing platform that allows them to have the price way lower than GoToWebinar, but still have decent quality on the actual webinar people are on. Now, there's a bunch of other features in addition to that. For example, you can have, there's chat options in here. There's the ability to add multimedia. There's a built-in webinar funnel, just like GoToWebinar has, where there's going to be reminders, whether it's like 24 hours or right whenever they register. There's done-for-you webinar landing pages, and the ability to even make the webinar paid, where you can use your webinar as a product. There's actually the ability to integrate PayPal and autoresponder solutions. And the way that works is fairly simple. If you ever used GoToWebinar, well, this is pretty much based off of that. Only, again, it's available for a one-time price instead of like the $200 per month that GoToWebinar is. And you're just going to press Create New Webinar here, and you can choose a live webinar or a pre-recorded webinar. If you don't want to have to go on camera and do it yourself, you can just record a video ahead of time and kind of have like an evergreen webinar campaign if you want. So I can just press Live Webinar here. We're going to give the title, the tags, and then select the date. Now, I already have one set up here, so I'm going to go back to upcoming webinars. Now, over here you can view upcoming webinars, past webinars, or webinar replays. And then we go over here to where it says Edit, View Webinar Details. You can also click to actually join the room. You can delete it or reschedule it if you need to. So I'm going to edit the details here. And then this is where you're going to be able to create all the webinar information. For example, the name, the description. Here's the registration link for users. Here's the picture. If you want to add a picture to it, you can add up to 15 coordinators, I believe, on the front end. You can have unlimited attendees. And then this is where you're going to create the actual funnel, meaning the instant confirmation emails, 24 hours to go email if you want to send that. 1 hour before, 15 minutes before it starts, you want to have that probably. And then you can have that fully customized. Next, you can go over here to registration. This is where you're going to choose how to customize your registration form. You can integrate it with various apps, including like MailChimp, autoresponder solutions, to send the people who subscribe to your list. And that's something that's important to do. And also, you can have a thank you page URL if you want. There's more resources here where you can add videos to play during it, or any sort of multimedia to give the users a good experience on the actual webinar. And then there's tracking. You can add your Facebook pixel codes here to the thank you page, registration page, thank you page, actually even the webinar room page. So you can target based on if someone signed up but they didn't confirm, or see the conversion rate if you're running paid traffic, or who actually attended the webinar. You can retarget people asking why they left. And then finally, there's branding and registration info, people who are actually signed up to the webinar. Then when you're ready, all you have to do is hit Join Room, and then hit Start Your Video Mic, and you'll be able to start broadcasting your webinar in here. Now, like I said, there's the ability to have a chat option. There's the ability to adjust your mic, play videos in it. So it's similar to GoToWebinar, only available for a one-time price. Now, there's other different types of webinar softwares out there already, pre-recording or live webinar broadcasting systems. So if you have one that you're using already that you really like, maybe you don't need HQ Webinar. But again, there's a lot of extra software bonuses. So maybe you want to use this one in the future. You can get the access now and get all the bonuses while they're still available, and then use this maybe later if you're planning on doing more like live streaming type webinars, or even like pre-recorded webinars in your business. Now, also, I want to go over the funnel information real quick. All it is there's just 2 upsells. There's not like a huge funnel with 15 different upsells or something weird like that. The OTO one is just more features that you can learn about. It's going for $47 or $97 if you want the agency rights. $97 is agency rights to use as a team. And then the last OTO, OTO2, is just the reseller license. You can resell 250 copies or 500 copies, depending on what license you choose of the HQ Webinar software. So hopefully this covered what it is and what it's all about, and if it's right for you or not. And make sure to check it out whenever it launches if it's something your business is interested in at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also you'll be able to get all the bonuses below. And there's a special coupon that's going to give you $15 off through my link that you probably want to check out as well if this is right for you. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you again next time.